one time before, and I messed it up because I had nothing to say, and I pretty much still don't, but I have somewhere to start. So, I'm all talk. I think every video that I've made, I've come up with some kind of plan to create a routine for making these and making things that people like or would want or mess with. And then I forget. I just forget everything. And I think a lot of people do that all the time. And I'm one of them. So, apologies. I'm not going to promise anything anymore. Nuh-uh. So, okay, that's nothing number one. Nothing number two. To the people who've been like commenting video to video, you know who you are. Thanks for sticking around. To the last 3 people who commented on one of these or on a couple of these about me looking really lit. I think it's very, very funny. Keep it up. I don't know. Whatever. I will say this though. I know generally my eyes are fairly dark underneath, and kind of baggy, and the way that I talk and move around, it's kind of like a cartoon character, like a sea anemone, a bowl of spaghetti that's in motion. Yeah, anyway, I know I look lit all the time, and I've just always kind of looked that way, and when I make these, I'm usually pretty exhausted. For example, over the last day, so to speak, I don't want to tell y'all where I live, but I drove to New York City, did a bunch of stuff, and then drove back the same way in a day, or maybe more. Now I'm tired, but whatever, I'm complaining. I can't complain, but I do. And if the same goes for you, we're cool. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah. So, I wonder what I'm gonna call this video. Aimless. Improvised. Whisper. whispered lit ramble. Something like that. We'll see. What I may do. This can be my final nothing. My final nothing topic. I think there's a little topic question that I'd like to ask, or use this video to ask, just to casual ASMR listeners. So, improvisation as an idea, right? Okay, I'm gonna sound silly. Making things up, stream of consciousness, etc., etc. Also, I just realized my camera's low FPS, so I probably look even more like a cartoon character. Anyway, if there are any listeners out there who improvise in a musical sense, right? Or maybe find themselves in improvisational musical settings, or improvising in their art, any kind of art. If you think that you do that, or maybe have an idea about that, I kind of have a question for you. Yeah. So, I personally feel that for myself, I play music. I spend a lot of time playing music. In those settings where I'm improvising, I've recently been able to enter a kind of space, right, like a mental space, where I think it's a very comfortable one. That's how I describe it, as just being comfortable. When I'm there, and it's kind of a limber feeling, if there's a phrase that I'm listening to, I feel like I can almost sit right on top of the phrase or the melodic line. I can anticipate it rhythmically and hook onto it. Kind of feels like a fish on a line or something. And I can make a decision to hook onto that, to contrast with it, right? Do something to push against it, something to interrupt it, or I can hang back and compliment it. For me personally, I guess I'm in this in mostly a jazz music setting, but I don't want to just talk about that. I think this applies, maybe this applies to a lot of other things. I don't really know though, because for me, it's been a pretty recent phenomenon. And I really like it. It's a really great space to be, musically. And I've been able to really hook onto it with other people that way too. this space can apply to all kinds of things, all kinds of creative things. So, sorry for sounding like a prick, first of all. But also, yeah, I think that anyone who feels like you're making creative decisions or improvised decisions or choices in any setting, but maybe specifically musical, I would be so curious to hear what you have to say about that. I don't know if anyone will listen to this point, like this point in the video, but like if you want to comment or you want to like make a video, I think it'd be an interesting thing to talk about, because I feel like I'm making it sound like it's a pretty abstract thing, and maybe it feels a little bit abstract when it happens for me, but the result is very tangible. So, yeah. Off the top, also, if anyone applies that to making their ASMR videos, that'd be really interesting to hear. I don't think this counts though. I think this is winging it. Okay, cool. I'm hitting it at 12 minutes.